Let's move on to Central Africa. Dozens of Congolese and foreign nationals, including 3 Americans, were brought to trial of a failed attempted coup against the government of President Felix Tshisekedi last month. 53 people are accused of participating in the uprising, which occurred in the early hours of May 19th. The Congolese army says 6 people were killed, including alleged coup leader and exiled politician Christian Malanga, a former military officer. Malanga formerly lived in the US, where he established the new Zaire government in exile. He was 41 when he was killed in May. Here's a report.
These are suspects arriving and taking their seats at a military court in the Democratic Republic of Congo for the opening of a trial in which they are accused of involvement in what the army said was a thwarted coup attempt last May. Numbering 53, the suspects included 3 foreigners, with one of them being the son of one of the masterminds of the foiled coup, Marcel Malanga. The presiding judge was tough on all of them.
These acts are punishable by death.
The alleged coup bid occurred on May 19th when armed men attacked the home of Economy Minister Vital Kamame in the early hours before moving on to the nearby palace that houses President Felix Tshisekedi's offices. They were seemingly filmed brandishing the flag of Zaire, the name of the Central African country during the rule of dictator Mobutu Sese Seko, and chanting that Tshisekedi's government was over. The army later announced on national television that security forces had stopped an attempted coup. Kinshasa residents condemned the attacks that left 3 people dead in the Congolese capital, even as the parents of a 21-year-old Utah man was one of the 3 Americans arrested after an ill-fated attack on the presidential palace in the Congo. Wait for answers about the fate of their son from their home in a Salt Lake City suburb. Tyler Thompson, aged 21, traveled to Africa in early April with his former high school football teammate Marcel Malanga for what his family believed was an all-expenses-paid vacation funded by Marcel's father, Christian Malanga.
Marcel's dad has been shot in front of the boys, and they have been taken into custody, and now we're getting pictures and they're being beaten, and we don't necessarily know what's going on, but they wanted to come over and tell me that the boys have been taken into custody.
Days after the threats to his life, the economy minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo's outgoing government was elected head of the country's National Assembly.
This is not the right time to raise this crucial issue of insecurity in the East, which has worsened there and in the West, and which will be at the heart of our daily concerns during this legislature, which begins under the signs of great hope.
The trial is set to continue for weeks or months, with the judge predicting a death sentence verdict, a capital sentence that authorities in the Central African Republic they recently reimposed, triggering concerns from the United Nations. Africa Bureau, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.